Good morning, everybody. I'm here on another service call. Let's see, these people had a 775 issue and it was repeated. Something really simple to fix, but yeah, you know, most technicians don't want to try to do their job. And this goes for any customer. Don't let a technician just start replacing things. Tell them to actually test your system. I have went off on multiple technicians that work under me because they just go to a job and think, oh, this might be the problem. And it ends up not being that. And they start wasting an hour to 2 hours of just replacing every little thing instead of just taking out their aim meter, which is what we use to peek in your dish. And it is also meant for troubleshooting a service call. I've been here not too long, spent most of my time just replacing a new cable because the previous tech just came in, swapped out the customer receiver and said, hey, there you go, it should be fixed. And it's not even 7 days later, I'm back out here. And it ended up just being the main line. How you doing, everybody? I'm back. Sorry I had to talk to the customer. I'm not too sure about these legal things with recording with them around. And I don't need to have them signing off on some waiver just for me to be able to post this. But yeah, the problem here was just a simple 775 issue with a cable. And the whole problem I have with it is just technicians not doing their job. If you are a technician watching this and you're one of them, please just do your job. It's not that hard to replace a cable. It ain't that hard to bury the cable. So I'm lost for words just because of the fact that I've had so many lazy technicians. You get paid $35, $45, $50 per service call, whatever it may be, and you sit there and try to tell me or your supervisor, hey, I don't get paid enough to do this. So you're telling me that $35 that you're going to make in an hour or less is not worth it when you got people out here that are working a lot harder than you are, making only like $10, $12 an hour. And so that means they got to work that 4 hours just to make the same amount of money doing something a lot harder than you, to where all you got to do is test something and then replace that one thing that might take you 10 minutes to replace it. And then you just made that easy $35 to $50. What's wrong with you? Just do your job. It's not that hard. I cannot tell y'all how many times I've had the same conversation with every one of my technicians that worked under me. Thankfully, I am no longer a supervisor because it gets very frustrating trying to deal with techs that just don't want to do their job. And I guess it just comes down to the fact that everyone said good help is hard to find. But I hope this video is educational for some customers, and maybe you might be able to figure out how to replace a cable yourself and fix your own system. You don't have to wait on a technician to come out. Just in case it is during one of our busy seasons, and then you have to wait like 2 weeks for one of us to make it out here and fix your system. That only takes you like 10 minutes. But everyone have a good day. Thank you. Alright, I'm here at another 775 issue service call, and I already found the problem. And I figured I might show y'all this just to be a good lesson for some customers to look for. Here, let me try to turn y'all around. Oh, I guess my phone don't want to let me do it. But right here, it's a cable. Because the first thing you always do is check here at the splitter. And you can see up in there that it's pretty black, hard to focus. But then also there's water coming out of here. So meaning that there is water inside of this cable. And it's coming down from the roof, so that means that most likely the cable dry rotted, water got inside and came all the way down to the splitter. So now we got to replace the splitter and the cable. But instead of running across the roof this time, we're going to run it across the yard and go underground. It'll be a little bit better and don't have to worry about these kind of problems occurring because of the sun beating down on the cable. Alright, so actually now I can be able to focus it a little bit better, but you can see that there's actually water inside of the cable there. And then looking, there's actually some water coming out of the end. So that means it's completely rotted out in there. When dish isn't that too far away, it's actually just right over there on that pole. There we go, got it to focus some. And know that it's not a mount that is allowed to be, but some customers are always asking if we can do certain things like that, and even though we're not supposed to, sometimes we have no choice but to accommodate customers. You know, customer service, got to make sure everyone's happy.